KOR the sports hero Russell Peters. What do you think about the fights tonight, man? UFC 196, or I guess Fight Night, right?
Well, you know, I came from Roy Nelson. That's my boy, and it was good to see that other guy running from him all night. Kept yelling out, "Roy, I think he's got the runs." And that Stephen Thompson kid, wow.
Oh, number 8 to number 1?
Here's what people weren't paying attention to. He's 57-0 in kickboxing with 40 knockouts. I mean, this guy's not new to this.
Not easy.
And he made Johnny look like an amateur. Johnny's a damn good fighter.
Number 1 guy?
Yeah.
In the welterweight division?
Really just spanked him.
Yeah, no, I mean, for real. Yeah. So where does that put Thompson as far as like contendership is?
I personally think he should get a title shot.
Welterweight? I mean, who else? Who else is there, right?
You can fight the number 2 guy if you want, but I think he's going to handle that person too. Who's number 2 in welterweight right now?
Yeah, true.
Maybe it'll be enough for GSP to want to come back out.
And you think so? That much? He was that impressive?
He was that impressive. He won very handedly.
Well, obviously you're a big boxing fan too.
Yeah.
To your fans who don't know, Canelo Triple G, man. How do you think that goes? If it ever happens, right?
Well, first Canelo Khan, right? Which is, Amir is one of my really good friends.
Right? I'm saying Contra Boy.
But okay, here's the thing.
Yeah. Break it down. Break it down for those who don't know.
Canelo
Break it down.
has power, yes, and Amir has a suspect chin, yes. But Amir's very fast, he's got decent power, and he can box. So all he has to do is watch the Mayweather-Canelo fight and do what Mayweather did. Just keep moving, outbox him, don't get into a brawl with him. He could outbox him. I personally think that Mayweather could have stopped Canelo in that fight, but he didn't. He chose not to.
Can Khan hold that up for 36 minutes, though?
I mean, the problem is Amir gets caught into fights he doesn't need to fight sometimes because he wants to prove he's a true fighter. You know, he wants to prove that he belongs in there and that he can mix it up with these guys. But you don't need to prove that. You know, when you got some when this gives
boxing
you problems,
ability,
you got some great boxing ability, you got some speed. You know, you could double, triple jab him all night, you know, and just keep moving, pop, 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 and then move, and then every night you could drop a light right hand in if you want, and you know what I mean?
Just jab for 36 minutes.
Just jab for 36 minutes, and then every now and then whap, and then keep moving. And then,
it's a close one. What do you think about if Triple G ends up fighting Canelo?
Here's what people don't misunderstand about Triple G. They just think he's a banger. Triple G can box. And he's got a crazy amateur career. And I think Triple G's unstoppable at the moment. Not just power-wise. I mean, you saw what he did to Lemieux. He spanked him. And he could have knocked him out at any time. But he just wanted to show you he could box. He moved. He had good head movement. He avoided punches. He was nice.
So, last question. Dos Anjos, McGregor. Dos Anjos Aldo was. I'm sure, as most of us kind of thought went different than we all thought it would.
You know, but that's again a question of, you got caught cold.
Could be.
You know, it was a good punch. I don't want to take anything away from McGregor, but again, Aldo was the first shot he got hit with. When you're cold, you're going to get knocked. That's why it's called knocked out cold. Yeah. And the McGregor Dos Anjos fight, I don't know. It's a tough one. People try to make a big deal about the weight, but go back to when UFC started, there was no weight classes. And you'd have to fight 4 times in one night. So, I mean, the weight thing doesn't really make it
And McGregor, I want to say, is taller and has a longer reach.
He does. He's got a lot of things that people are not paying attention to. They're like, oh, he's brash. He's gonna move up and he's gonna get beat up. I don't think that's the case.
I need a prediction, brother. I need a prediction for that fight.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna lean on the devil's advocate and go with McGregor on it.
Wow. How's it gonna go down?
I say probably around middle of the second round, if not early in the first.
Well, there you have it, folks. The great Russell Peters talking about McGregor, Dos Anjos, and that's how it's gonna go. He's a huge fight fan, so you should listen to this man. Thank you,
And
sir.
he's
Appreciate
hammered
it.
while he's doing this. That's the best part about this interview.
Oh, I totally am, for real.